Hey guys, this is a tutorial on how to make a darkroom. I've set it up into a 4-step tutorial. But first I'm going to show you the different concepts that are being used here in terms of transposers and deployers. If you want to go ahead and see the tutorial, I'll post a time to skip to in the description below. So, when you have a deployer, it's the same effect as right-clicking in most cases, not all. When you right-click bone meal on grass, grass block, most of you already know they'll grow grass, seeds, etc. But the idea of the deployer, it affects the entire block. Not just, you don't right-click on the top of the grass block. You would right-click on the entire block and it'll grow grass. So the same concept applies. Right-click, grow. From that, if you have an entirely dark room surrounding that grass block, let's get something we know will flower. There we go. We surround it so it's completely dark inside. It will pop out. So here I've set up a little viewing screen so you can actually see what's happening. It's planted, but since it's completely dark, it'll pop out. And then transposers will pick it up. The way transposers work is that they will pick up anything within this range, blue and basalt brick here. It'll pick up anything within a 3 radius that's 2 blocks away. So with the setup we have inside, this is the visual aid for it. We have 2 builder blocks there and 2 or 3 out there. If I hit this switch, only these 2 inside the blue radius will be sucked up, since it's 3 radius, 2 afar. This will pick up everything within the blue and green, since it's within its 3 range radius. Which means inside our darkroom, this setup would be extremely inefficient, unless you had a very small darkroom. You need more transposers than we actually use in this setup over here with just 4. As you can see, I have set this up 3 times, and I've tried doing this video several times, but it didn't come out too well, and one time it kind of ran over the amount of time I was allowed. So, without further ado, I will have the 4-step process. The bottom 2 layers of my setup are completely optional. This is just to help me so I don't do what I normally do, whereas it's to build down. I always seem to build downward, but on a skyblock map, it's just not recommended. And sometimes you might dig and then walk forward and fall to your death and hope that you can catch that waterfall to the side. So I set it up so you have 2 optional layers and then this deployer in the center. I've placed 4 blocks in the center here just so I know where the center of this is. It is not symmetrical, I know. But that is because of the way transposers pick things up. You can make it so all of the transposers will pick up the center block, but this way you get 1 block extra as well as an entire line extra to pick up from for seeds, and I think it's more efficient this way. So we have a deployer in the middle and then a 8 by 8 room. So 8 long, 8 wide, and then 3 high. So right now that's about 44 blocks, just 2 high, and then 8 by 8. Sorry, it's more than 44 blocks there. And then inside, since you're on a skyblock map, most likely, you're probably not going to be able to have access to grass blocks. So what you can do is place cobblestone or dirt, and then transmute the cobblestone only, or smooth stone. Smooth stone and cobblestone, transmute it, and transmute it to grass. If there's a block above it, it'll transpose the dirt. But if there's no block above it, immediately above it, so like that. If I transmuted all these, I don't have philosopher's stone again. If I don't have all these blocks like that, see, it's not grown. So what you have to do is always have nothing immediately above it. You can have a block like that, I believe, but what am I doing? I have to set up. Sorry, built this so many times and immediately wanted to build it. So you have that grass layer is the same as this layer here, so it's immediately above the deployer. Then you have 2 extra layers of whatever brick or whatever block you're using for the outside. You have multiple blocks if you like, higher, all the way around. Then the next step is to seal that up with 1 block diagonally away. So let's get a different block so I can show you. Not purple. We'll have 1 block off both sides, put a transposer. That will be the same throughout the entire complex. You want to call it that? We have 4 blocks in the center that are not being used at all. They're just there to cover up the light now. Then you have to place redstone tubing on all 4 transposers and connect it down like so. These will connect to 2 condensers, one with diamond and one with bone meal. And for now, this step is done. I did not transmute this, which probably means I did not transmute the other one. Oh, I did. And then the final step, since you have all this tubing set up and the condensers, you need to set up what's actually going to keep this self-sustaining. So you have a timer that's set to 0.45 seconds. You have a lever. In case you need to turn it off, I would have that lever. Uninsulated wire, and then 2 jacketed cables. This jacketed cable will transmit the power to, or redstone signal, to this, which will cause the transposers to suck up the seeds, flowers, etc. And then this one, which will cause the deployer to deploy any bone meal it has inside. So let's see if I put all the items inside and start it up. It'll put the bone meal inside the deployer. And I think I have a hole somewhere. I did not have a hole, I just didn't have it as grass blocks. They were completely dirt. Keep that in mind. If they're just dirt blocks, grass will not grow, flowers will not grow, with bone meal included. So what this does, it'll put seeds in both chests equally. So half the seeds and flowers go in here, half the seeds and flowers go in here and create bone meal. This is currently taking 2. You might want to put 1 at a time so it doesn't later backflow into this, causing jams and eventually causing a massive amount of bone meal to be in the piping, which will eventually cause a lot of lag. And this is how simple this setup is. I hope this helps you. And this tutorial was not inspired. Somebody asked for this tutorial and I created it. And I believe the name was Mr. Magical Duck. Amazing name that is. So, if you need the numbers for how much you actually need to create this, I have it here. You can subtract 44 from this. Actually, subtract 46, I believe. I think I have 2 extra blocks somewhere. I guess. Oh, yeah. These are the numbers. Just take it as it is. You can pause the video. I'm going to end it now. So, I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I may not see it. This is it. Yeah. Hope this helps. See ya.